My YouTube buddies, it's your girl Ivy and welcome back to my channel. I am just quickly throwing on my lace wig, but I figured I'd show you guys how to quickly melt your lace wig. As you can see, this looks like it's coming straight out of my scalp. I haven't done this side yet because I wanted to show you guys how I do it, but I wanted to show you guys how to melt your lace in under 10 minutes, hell, under 5 minutes, using just Got To Be spray, okay? It's the Got To Be Glued Blasting Free Spray, and this is what I use when I don't feel like dealing with sticky glue. It's super annoying getting it off, but I can get the same result using the Got To Be Glued spray, and it's super easy to come off. It's super easy to maintain, super easy to come off. With the Got To Be Glued freezing spray, you just spray it on and blow dry, and I maintain it by just like tying a scarf around my head each night, and it'll stay in place. And when I'm ready to take it off, I just get a rag, wet it, and I just, you know, soak the lace until it loosens it up. Or I can just get in the shower and just kind of like massage it out, and it'll come off. Edge is intact, I'm good to go. So instead of me rambling on, I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight into how I do it. As you can see, this side is already done. I haven't laid my baby hairs yet. For those who don't necessarily care about baby hairs, if you pluck it right, you won't have to worry about it. So for this side, what I am going to do is, and as you can see, I have a cap. If you want it to look super natural, I would always recommend putting a cap over your braids. So what I'm gonna do, I haven't done this in front of the camera before, but what I'm gonna do is spray along the hairline. You can clean that up if you need to. Spray in the areas that you want to be glued down. Okay, as you can see, I'm gonna have to clean some of that spray off. This is really quick. Okay, so now that we've sprayed it, we're going to take the lace and like hold it down, and then you want to take your comb, you'll need a rat tail comb, and just kind of like massage it down so that the lace is kind of pressed into the spray. Right? And from there, that's when you'll take your blow dryer, and I have the Silver Bird Conair Pro with this end on it, and I'm going to just go over it so that I can make sure it dries. I'm pressing onto it, and the settings that I have on, I have it on the middle setting. If you feel like that's too hot, you can transition from like the middle setting to cool so that you don't burn yourself. I'm kind of used to this, so I'm just like, whatever. Okay, and also take your comb and make sure you're pushing the lace down into the spray as well. And you'll do this simultaneously with the blow dryer on. So let's do that. Make sure all of the lace is pressed into it. That's how you get that melting effect. And also, I'll do this to make sure the hair isn't sticking on it. And make sure I don't have any hair sticking onto my scalp or the face. something going on here. Let me see. I'm seeing some flakiness. What is that? Wondering if that's my lace cap. Okay, but this is pretty down. Let me see what it is. Oh, that's my lace cap. No worries. I can use foundation to fix that. So if you're like me, you haven't mastered, you know, the ball cap method just yet. So what you're seeing, and what I'm doing is going in with the spray and just pressing down the lace on the ends just to make sure it's all melted in. But yeah. Okay, so if you're like me and you're not really good with, oh, gotta get this bottom part. Okay, so what I was saying before is that if you're anything like me, when it comes to the lace caps underneath, like I'm still really bad at like cutting them off. So they're like little bits and pieces that are showing through my lace right now, but that is okay because your girl is going to hide that with my foundation. So let me go ahead and comb this back. As you can see, that was really quick. Go ahead and comb this back. Don't look at the back either. This is not sewn on, like literally this is just threw my wig on, adjusted the straps, and put this on. Okay, so this side is pretty much done too. Once again, just ignore the little dots because that's my wig cap that I glued onto my head with the Got To Be spray as well. But as you can see, it looks like it's coming out of my scalp as well, minus, you know, those things. It looks like it's coming out of my scalp as well. And now it's baby hairs time. So it was that easy, you guys, that easy. You just need Got To Be spray and a nice blow dryer, and it's lit. Now you can part it anywhere. Like I said, this won't take out your edges unlike the lace glue. So it's definitely a greater alternative. A lot of people, because I know if you watch my first video, then you know I do hair on the side. And a lot of people will come to me and say, hey, I really want to get the natural look, but I don't want any leave out and I don't want to use glue. And they're like, I just don't want to use anything that I feel rip my edges out. This would be the next best alternative. However, just understand that just like glue, this isn't something that is not high maintenance. Using glue and even using the Got To Be spray is very high maintenance because you'll likely have to, you know, put some back on your hairline again and put it down again within a few days. With lace units, lace installs that require glue, require spray, it's just not something that's long lasting. So if you want something that won't ruin your edges, but you're okay with it still being stuck to your scalp or stuck to your head, blah, then I would definitely recommend this. If your stylist knows how to use this, you good, you Gucci, you are Gucci. So yeah, that was just my quick tidbit. If you want a better like step-by-step how-to on to do this, please put it in the link or put it in my comments below, and I will make sure to try to do a more thorough tutorial. But I figured since I was doing this, I might as well like jump on and try to show you guys how I do it. This is my on-the-go, don't really feel like sitting and putting on layers of glue. I actually don't care to use glue anymore. And the way that I lay my edges is the Tropical Roots Moisturizing Sculpting Foam. Use this when you lay your edges with, like, when you use even the spray or you use the Got2b gel, I just feel like it clumps up the hairs and it's just like, ew. So I prefer to use this. I use my finger as a guide, and then I'll take the comb part of it and I'll just swoop it.
Thank you for coming out tonight. They call me DJ Frontal. Get home safe, drive safe. Don't drink and drive. Don't talk to no strangers.
Okay, that's good. Okay, and that's my
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
That's my hair. That's how I braid my baby hairs.
What about now? Ladies,
Last thing I have to do at this point
that's my
is flat iron my hair. I washed this unit. This is a unit that's being reused. Okay, so this is pretty much it before I straighten my hair. I'm not going to do that on camera. I'm not even going to record that. The whole point was to show you guys how I make my hairline look really realistic. Just using Got2b glue. I'm all done. I've laid my baby hairs, and yeah, this is gonna last me a few days. You know, with the right care, and yeah, so that's the easy way. Another huge thing that a lot of people don't tell you is that it also has a huge part to do with the kind of lace that you use. So you want to make sure you're using thin lace, transparent lace, and don't be afraid of transparent lace because you can tint it so that it matches your skin complexion, and you want to make sure you pluck it so that it looks like really natural as well. Once again, if you want to see more on how to slay your frontal, hit me up. Thank you so much for watching. Let me brush my hair, y'all, so I won't look foolish getting out of this. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.